niggas think I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Cleveland Browns. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action for Sanders. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. Down the left sideline he goes. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Gets out of trouble. Sheds off a rusher. Gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, getting into training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever doubted he was a former QB. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
What is on?
Going play action. Williams. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Williams throwing on 4th. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and the turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Let's go. 19 targets. Liking is pretty.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. A quick slant caught by Washington. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Wright running out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd and short here. Sanders. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sanders will keep it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Again, 11 on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Finds the in route complete. Hits some space around midfield. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 1st down from the 42.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Williams on first down. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Williams set to pass. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Dever makes the play.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Running from the pistol, it's right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Joshua Carney on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Browns 0.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. First down throw by Williams. Working downfield, and Fannin has it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And oh, he got it! Interception!
Such of the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You've got to protect the football.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Play action, Sanders. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
From the gun on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
Hand off here for Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch is made in close. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Saints stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Good strike downfield to Olave. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Williams. Olave, back-to-back plays. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his right. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bay on its way. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. 3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's across. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns chop some of the lead off before the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! That one splits the uprights. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Sanders. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse.
This has been a trend, yet another interception! And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Drawing up the design keeper. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns making a 1-score game before halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown! That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go.
They run it from the gun with Wright. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. And goes to the hurry up here. Sanders back to throw. Get him yet again! Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they've still got the lead, Brock, but they've been unable to find any separation, and now a couple of drives in a row have ended with interceptions.
Might not have cost them the lead quite yet, Kate, but you just know this offensively. You just continue to make mistakes, errors, turnovers. You give your opponent life. That's not the place you want to be.
That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Wright gets it, headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Sanders setting to pass. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Space on the right, he's got room. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. With Sanders out of the pistol. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Browns rolling out 6 DBs, third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's everything he has under this one. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So 4th down, and here comes Kai Kroger to punt for the Saints. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. He's got this at the 27. Oh, he loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a lead on the final play of the half. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown. And
just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd. Working
from the gun, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now a run with Wright. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
Here's Sanders now. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's a give for Wright. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Saints.
Top man's in motion right. They'll go play action for Sanders. Free inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now we've got whistles for a stoppage. Looks like it's for an injured player, and it appears the medical staff is headed for quarterback Shedeur Sanders. On play action, here's Shuck. Up to the left side, finds Johnson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Lathan Ransom has it. The 40. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick six.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Now Shuck coming off that pick. Caught by Washington, left side. Gets it to the 15. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams will look to throw. It is caught left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 8 on that one, and that's a Browns first down.
49-yard line.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's Williams again. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Third down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. A little screen pass for Judkins. Escapes a defender. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
At the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8.
Ready to look.
Toss play here, Judkins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Well, equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
This one gets to the 22. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Chased out to his right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
That ball is loose, and they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, I'm pretty sure this, Kate, special teams coach, is going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage. If you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Here's a give inside to Wright. Has some space inside the 15. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, put some heat. And they pick him off again. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts, Tom Moore, Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Wow, wide open here. Complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Wright. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and hauling a heck of a souvenir.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Setting up the running back screen. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Williams from the gun. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. but that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards. Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
Now right. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
This is right, running left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Kai Kroger is going to kick this one away. Lost control of another one. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team. Well, I sure hope all those defenders took a real quick swig of water over there on the sideline, Brock, because they are headed right back out there to get back to work.
No question about it. That's what really hurts. And you know that returner is looking at his teammates exhausted coming on the field. Well, maybe he's not looking at him. Yeah. He's making the beeline the other way because this defense now has to regroup, get it together.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Saints looking at a 3-0 start to the season. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, set.
There's a dive up the middle. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Vegas, what is up?
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
What is it?
On play action, Williams. It's Olave with another catch. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
That's good for a Browns.
1st down, Williams to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Lante Taylor has it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He's drawn up for him. So this a win on the road for the Saints. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Saints, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.